Environmental racism is a term you might have heard before, but what does it actually mean? Coined by notable figures in the environmental and social justice movements, environmental racism happens when communities of color are disproportionately exposed to environmental hazards and lack access to basic things like clean air, water, and green space. For example, lead-contaminated drinking water in Flint, Michigan, where 56% of the population is Black. Stretches of land in Louisiana labeled sacrifice zones, where towns like Welcome, Louisiana, are 90% non-white, and gallons of man-made chemicals dumped in a rural Black Alabama community. Picture this: it's 1982 in Afton, North Carolina, and protests have erupted about the installation of a hazardous waste landfill. This makes headlines and sparks an investigation that backs up exactly what Bullard and Chavez claimed, that there is a widespread pattern of toxic waste being placed in communities of color. Up to this point, most of the general public was in the dark about environmental racism and how it affected people of color at a higher rate. This incident set the stage for a wider spread of acknowledgement around the issue. Environmental racism continues to happen because of historical redlining, lack of political influence from low-income communities, cheaper environmental fines for companies polluting in these areas, and the inability of people to escape these towns. Understanding environmental racism and why it happens is an important step in advocating for those of us affected by it.